So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about why I'm selling a portion of my positions in the stock market. And right off the bat, I know that there's a lot of, influencers in the space that are talking about why they're closing positions and they're trying to time the market. They're trying to buy it at a dip and make a lot of money on the bounce. That is not what I'm trying to do here in any way, shape, or form. If it were up to me, all this money would be kept in the market and I'd still be investing more. But due to unforeseen circumstances, that is just not the case. So I'm gonna be covering all of that in this video here today. So let's just jump right in. Listen, if you guys are brand new to this channel, just coming here for the first time, well, I want to say welcome. My name is Dalton. Hey, this is dlitztv. On this channel, we talk about all things personal finance, investing, wealth building related. And in the back of my mind, I've sort of known for a while that this was a video that I was going to need to put out at some point in time. And to me, it almost feels like I'm failing you. So it's been very hard for me to actually sit down and record this video. Now, I know at the end of the day, that's not what's happening. I'm not actually failing anybody here. It's still part of the financial journey, this roller coaster of a financial journey that I've been on. And, from here, after things are squared away, I'm going to be looking a whole lot better and going to be able to put a whole lot more money into the stock market. And I'm super excited for that. But for now, I've just been humbled by a situation that I've been dealing with. And I sort of want to talk about it here in this video. So as you guys know, if you've watched this channel for a while, I started this channel back in college when I literally had $0. I was eating ramen noodles for every meal, trying to save money, paying for rent in college, doing all these different things. And I've talked about that entire process up to where I am today. And at some point, it's important to take a step back and look at your accomplishments. I was having a conversation with my girlfriend's mom the other day, and my mom and I talk about this all the time as well, but really just looking at where I am financially and how I've gotten here at 25 years old, so being young. And last year alone, I was able to make six figures, close to $150,000, where I've been putting so much money into the stock market. My savings rate has been crazy because I keep my living expenses low, and I've pretty much just been throwing all of my investments into the stock market. I've had a large cash position because I wanted to buy a real estate property. Now that's where things sort of hit the fan, so to speak, and I've been thrown in this whirlwind of issues that have come up. It's a procedure. So my renovation budget for this duplex has gone way over budget, as do a lot of real estate property budgets. And mainly because I guess it's my own naivety towards what the condition was on this rental property that I purchased and everything that needed to be done. And sort of as we started doing renovations, we've opened up new components of the house and realized issues were a lot more deep than we had thought. So let me go ahead and show you this spreadsheet here. What this does is break down the actual versus the estimated renovation cost. And I'm just going to run through it here. So right off the bat, the foundation repair, this was actually identified in the inspection. I did, lo and behold, get an inspection on this property. Didn't really do much for me. It didn't really help me out all that much, but the foundation, there were some issues with it and I knew it was going to need to be repaired. I was fully prepared for that, had the money budgeted for it. And if you look at that spreadsheet, I had $10,000 estimated and it came out to be $5,700. So yeah, we actually saved some money in one of these categories, which is pretty crazy because, as you go down, you see it gets pretty high over budget. And so water tank replacement, another thing I knew we needed, estimated about $2,500 for it, came out to be $2,900. So not too bad. Electrical, about $1,500 over budget. Plumbing, this is where things start to get crazy. So as you guys know, right now, cost of labor, cost of materials has been so high. And so the plumbing cost was one that I thought, no, there's no way it's going to cost more than, the foundation repair that I did. I've had a really hard time getting the plumbing locked down. And so I really feel like people can charge almost whatever they want at this point in time just to get into these properties and get the work done that you need done. So it's been an internal struggle for me, but $9,600 for the plumbing that I need done. And I'm going to showcase all of these things that need to be done in the future. I'll showcase this property after all the work's been done, but this is where I'm at. So that was way over budget for me. Something I'm not particularly happy about, but it's just sort of a cost that I need to get done because that's where we're being held up right now. Now, framing work. This one's interesting because we actually started and there wasn't going to be a ton of work that was needed. I had estimated around $10,000, which was probably going to be way over budget as to what we first wanted with this property. And then as we started doing these renovations, we realized there were so many things going on with the house that definitely needed to be addressed. People had taken out structural components that we needed to replace. There had been a lot of issues with water damage that came from the roof. And so when we ripped out the attic ceiling, we found out, that there was insulation issues. So we had to re-insulate the attic. You can see in the attic insulation down here cost, that's $5,000 that I didn't really expect. And so things have just been coming in, and as we continue renovating, more and more comes up. So framing, at the end of the day, we're doing a lot with it, and you guys will see $23,000. Not particularly happy about that one either, but I think once these renovations are complete, this property is going to be well worth it. And in the future, if I do decide to sell this property, which hopefully I won't have to, and hopefully I can hold this for a very long term and reap the benefits of the rental payments I'm going to be receiving, that's what my mindset is right now. It's going to be a heck of a lot better. So looking at some of the other costs, flooring, appliances, cabinets, all these different things, as expected, not really too far over budget. But at the end of the day, I had budgeted around $38,000, and the actual that this is coming out to be, anyways, right now, is around $61,812. So I need to come up with the difference between 38 and 61,000. I had some extra cash that I was investing that I had laying around, so that's going to be going into this. But also some of those investments that I've been making on the stock market, I'm going to be liquidating some of those. And I need to look at this more of the mindset of, yes, it is a cost that sucks to have to pay, but at the end of the day, I will be able to do a cash out refinance on this place, get a lot of equity out of this place, buy another rental property, or invest that money, do whatever I want, and it'll be, in the future looking a lot brighter than it is right now. I have been hurting, bleeding, hemorrhaging cash, and it's been sort of a big frustration for me, actually. What I plan on doing in the future is making a video on the exact stocks that I'm selling and talk about why I'm selling them. You see, with where I'm at right now financially, my tax bracket is actually pretty high. So I can strategically sell the stocks that I'm actually losing money, that I have a loss on, and use that as a tax write-off, as well as then have the capital to pay for these expenses that I will have on the property and finish up these renovations. So again, I'll make a separate video talking about all the reasons why and which ones I'm selling, but that's sort of where I'm at with my mindset. And I just wanted to be fully transparent with you guys. And I know that a lot of you guys have been sticking around for this journey and sort of watching everything unfold with this real estate property. And I do feel like, a couple months down the road, maybe 3 months from now, we'll be looking like we're in a lot better of a spot, probably coming close to moving into the property, which will be really exciting. And then from there, it's savings mode once again, that ramen noodle budget, getting the next property, investing a lot more into the stock market, because I haven't been making those investment videos that everybody comes here and you've probably come to know and love. So thank you so much for checking out this video, guys. If you did take anything away from it, or you just want to show your support, please click that like button. It really does help me out, gets this video out on other homepages. And at the end of the day, what it will do in turn for me, expose this channel, get it exposure, get me more money because there's going to be more views on it, and help me pay for all of these renovations. Thank you so much for checking out this video, guys. Have a great day.